All right, hopefully it's working now. All right. You could probably go back and rewind and hear what I had to say, but so I just feel like puking right now, man. These Lions didn't do it. But we're going to go down swinging. Fuck Ben Johnson.
Pressured by Hutchinson, he goes down again!
All right, what's happening? We're live now. It took me a little bit to get this thing going. I uploaded some new software, and it was fighting me. So I had to dump it all, start over. Had to go old school with it. But anyway, man, it is the Week 18 finale. Lions and Bears kicking it off in Chicago, Soldier Field. Really, there's nothing the Lions have to gain here outside of just making sure that we beat the Bears and we sweep them this season and at least say they didn't beat us. And I hope that that's what happens. I got this harassing stalker guy that consistently texts me things. I can't tell if this person's a Bears fan or a Lions fan. But just because I said, like, Caleb Williams isn't going to throw for 4,000, Eric said Caleb shouldn't throw for 4,000. I don't know. Somehow that just makes us idiots. I don't get it. I really don't. But I hope Caleb Williams doesn't throw for 4,000. We don't want that. As a Lions fan, I don't even know why you'd second guess that or question that. It hasn't been done ever in a Bears uniform, and it can't start today. But anyway, let's get into what's ahead of us. Lions are really, really, really banged up today. And I have a feeling that, some players are just not playing because they don't want to play. The Lions are going to protect them. Like, for instance, Alex Anzalone, whether it's concussion / personal, like it says on there. I would think that that's more personal, that he doesn't want to ruin an opportunity for himself with an injury. He doesn't know if he has a contract. I wouldn't want to play in a meaningless Week 18 game either. I really wouldn't. I would love to see Alex go out on a shield, but not injured. I don't want to see him get injured and ruin his career or ruin next season, the opportunity to get a contract. So he's not going to play today. I have a feeling that one is more personal than the concussion protocol. Had he been able to play and had he been under contract, he probably would be playing right now. But he's not. That's a huge loss. Offensive lineman Tristan Colon ruled out. Safety Thomas Harper ruled out. Giovanni Manu never made it back, but he's ruled out anyway. Ali McNeil, abdomen, he's been fighting for at least 4 weeks now. He's out. Right tackle Penei Sewell, he's out. A few active players that are supposed to be playing. We'll see what happens game time. Amon-Ra St. Brown is expected to play. Left tackle Taylor Decker is expected to play. And Coyote Owasika, who's battling illness, and Christian Mahogany, who's battling illness, are active and are expected to play. We'll see what happens. Let me pull up the Lions inactives. I'm sorry, Coyote Owasika's inactive already. Just mind remembering here earlier, looking at the inactives list. Yeah, Coyote Owasika is inactive for today. I don't understand Tim Twentyman's update. Like, those are not the inactives, buddy. They're not. Like, it's not even close to the inactives. You work for the team. You write an article that says inactives. And it's not close. I don't get it. Let me get back to it. Keeps going right back to it. All right, inactives today. Might as well get it from the Lions app, which is relatively better. Alex Anzalone, Coyote Wasika, Thomas Harper, Dominic Lovett. I really wanted to see him play today. Ali McNeil and Penei Sewell. So all of them are inactive. And then the rest of the ones that I already mentioned that were ruled out before the inactives came out. That's your list. Alex Anzalone, Tristan Colon, Thomas Harper, Giovanni Manu, Ali McNeil, Penei Sewell, Dominic Lovett. Thomas Harper's the big one because we don't have anybody back there. Like, I have no idea who's even suiting up. Season-ending injuries heading into this game. Cornerback Terrion Arnold, safety Brian Branch, safety Kirby Joseph, linebacker Zach Cunningham, safety Dan Jackson, tight end Sam Laporta, tight end Brock Wright, cornerback Ennis Rakestraw. I mean, you guys get the picture, right? It's been one of those seasons. And it's been a season that none of us can really put our thumb on and say what the hell went wrong other than injuries. We could blame coaching staff. We could blame the lack of prep and preparedness. We could blame communication issues, which it all happened. But if you don't have players on the field, your soldiers, it's pretty tough to go and win every single battle, every single week to win the war at the end of the year. And it's just another down season for Lions fans. And, you know, I apologize last week, the week before. I'll apologize again. This is not the team that we expected this year. It's not the team that we expected last season to end the way that it did. Going 15-2, I mean, I knew better. You know, the injuries were enough. We you know, we're just one more straw away, and that was Amik Robertson. But quite honestly, even before that injury, that season was over. I still don't know how we won 15 games, but damn, it was fun watching it happen. If the bots get too bad, we will go to subscriber mode. I'm not expecting a bunch of people in here. I'm really just doing this because I want to watch the damn game, and if people want to join in, that's great. Next year, I probably won't do game streams. We'll see. Unless I do a bunch of marketing beforehand. I haven't done any marketing yet. I probably won't do any game streams. Yeah, Taylor Decker in for his last hurrah. Probably. Otherwise, I don't see why he would be playing. Outside of the fact that we just don't have anybody. Let me pull up the Lions roster. I'm interested in something. It's like, who the hell do we even have? I haven't even thought about it. It's been so out of sight, out of mind. I haven't really paid attention to the Lions for the last few weeks. I mean, outside of doing what I do every day, Monday through Friday, I just compartmentalize it and try not to let it eat me alive, because otherwise, being a Lions fan, that's kind of what happens. Curious if we'll see Kyle Allen at any point today. We might, depending on how this game is going. You know, if the Lions are, let's say we get down by a drastic amount of points, then probably. There's no reason to keep Jared Goff in there. And I know that these, you know, like Jared says, they get paid a lot of money to go out there and play on Sundays. Well, that money doesn't matter if you're injured next season. And this game doesn't matter for next season. It really doesn't. The only thing this game matters for is bragging rights. Like I said the other day, bragging rights only.
Coach and young quarterback.
Yeah, right head coach, right quarterback, young team.
Before I get rolling too far, I want to make sure that you guys can all hear game audio.
Playing really well for them. And here they're going against Miami at home. I mean, I don't know when the last time Miami has actually won up there in Boston, where it's pretty nippy. I don't think they do too well in that cold weather. But I just like the momentum that the Patriots have right now. They look sharp in every aspect of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. It looks like back in the
All right, sounds like game audio is good. Already gone says last ride of the season, we go out with a win. Man, I hope so, but with all these injuries and the illness that's been just pouring through the locker room, I said it a couple weeks back. I forgot who was sick first. Who got sick first? Because there was one player that got sick, and I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Don't let this flow through the locker room like it did a couple years ago." And it has. It's just picked up week by week by week. All right, so we have game audio. Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look at the scores real quick. How about Myles Garrett today, man? So that was a pretty funny, pretty funny conversation Eric and I had the other day about Brett Favre and Michael Strahan. Joe Burrow laid his ass down for for Myles Garrett. He absolutely did. It looked almost identical to that sack on Brett Favre. The only difference was Brett Favre was booting out and Joe Burrow was coming back in. He absolutely laid down. All right, so the Minnesota Vikings won today. They beat the Green Bay Packers 16-3. I don't know how many players were resting in that game. I assume there was a few, or maybe there was not. I don't know. Let's take a look. Yeah, you had Love out, obviously. Yeah, you had all the backups in except for Wilson. He was in. Golden was still in for a hot second. But, man, they put all of the backups in for the Packers. I mean, obviously on the defense, you still had to have a lot of the defensive players playing. So with the Minnesota Vikings winning, I believe that gives the Lions the fourth place schedule. So even if we were to win today and finish 9-8 tied with the Vikings, we are in fourth place. So the Lions will have a fourth place schedule for next season. Not that I care, because I really don't. I don't think it matters either way. You still got to win every week. You still have to beat NFL caliber players, and we've seen it go both ways, man. Worst to first, and first to worst happens every single season. And the Lions could be victims of a fourth place schedule where a whole bunch of teams become first place candidates, or really good football teams next year. Some of the teams that we're going to play on that schedule next season are really close to turning it around. Game's coming up here in about 3 minutes. Let's go through, I don't even know why I'm doing it. Let's go through some stats and take a look at the game from the inside. Yeah, every player has to be healthy next year. That's an understatement, man. That is an understatement. The crazy thing is the Lions were three wins, separating themselves from where the Bears are right now. And I think that we could point to 3 games this year where we should have won those games. And maybe you could probably point to 3 games this year where the refs took us out of the game. And I know it's a tough situation to be in. Oh, come on. I know it's a tough situation to be in, and we can't live and thrive off of blaming the refs every year. But man, they were terrible again today. I mean, I'm even hearing the announcers today in some of the games saying these refs don't even know what pass interference is. And they ain't lying. We've dealt with it all year. All year. You know, I still don't understand how we are the only team in the league that seems to not get any offensive pass interference called against our guys. And I vehemently believe that a lot of that relies on how the players play, how they're taught, what they're asked to do, lean in, right? Try to create it. Some players are really good at doing that. They're really good at flopping. They're really good at creating, something where it doesn't exist. Some insights today. Jared Goff has completed 12 of 14 play action passes for a season high. 198 yards and 2 touchdowns in the week 2 win over the Bears. Man, that was the best game we had all season. The offense was cooking. That was the most play action passing yards in a game since week 16 of 2024 when he threw for 243 yards and 2 touchdowns, also against the Bears. So against the Bears, we've been able to match up well. However, this year, this game, we don't have an offensive line at all. Caleb Williams has completed 39.7% of his deep passes this season, 20-plus air yards. It's the 12th highest rate in the NFL. Notable jump from 23.5% last year, which ranked him 4th lowest. The dude still can't hit a broadside of the barn when he needs to, and whenever he's under pressure, he folds. So I'm expecting the same thing today. I don't believe that he's going to be able to rise above and answer the call. If the Lions can actually do anything. If our defense can actually get after him. I don't have any confidence in that. Not today. All right, game's coming up. Here we go.
To finish strong. That's the kind of competitor that he is.
Kill already. Lions hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs right off the bat. He's going to go up the gut for about 3 yards.
Pushes the pile forward, going to get about 3 yards that time. For this offense, which is dinged up on the offensive line. No Penei Sewell, their star right tackle. He is out today. They've had injuries with Glasgow and Decker, who are fighting through injuries to play. And the run game, which is usually so good, has really disappeared the last few weeks.
Well, that's probably been the biggest issue all season long. They got off to such a great start this year, and then down the stretch, kind of that rotating group at offensive line, they just could never open up the kind of holes for their backs that they had early in the season. And that run game for this team sets up so much of their play action pass and their explosiveness.
Try to get Gibbs going again.
Oh, there we go. Man, Gibbs had a little pop there, but
and a long two against this Bears defense. And Tom, you said
ended a little bit short.
They got gas in San Francisco last week. Basically, their MO is they give up a lot of yards. They win because they get turnovers more than anyone else.
That's been the key to their success. Plus 22 turnover differential. I've never seen so many takeaways. They're really well coached, and I would say the sum is greater than the individual parts. They all play well. You can move the ball. There's definitely a bend, don't break element, and they do have confidence at some point they will turn the ball over in some of these drives.
David Montgomery comes in the game on 3rd and 2. Bears show blitz, back off. Goff steals. It is caught right at the mark.
Wow. Definitely not giving him the spot that he should be getting, but that should be a first down. And of course, that ref is definitely smoking crack today.
Yeah, he is so tough.
And sideline judges.
Goff knows where he's at on every single play.
I hate it how we don't run past the sticks. Like there just can't be any confusion about what we're doing.
Like you'd expect him to.
I'm glad to hear that Tom Brady agrees with me. Last week, my biggest take was that the Bears defense is what has won this season, not Caleb Williams. And Tom Brady agrees that it's been the defense getting these takeaways. There we go. Nice pass to Tesla over the middle for about 20 yards. That'll be a Detroit Lions first down.
Really gotten better as the season's gone on. He's been a touchdown machine, but Dan Campbell's been impressed.
Yeah, the route detail
You guys
here
might be
Tesla
a few
done
seconds
right.
ahead of me
Plant that
here.
Left foot in the ground, and what a little strike. Start the game off, a little fastball right there. One ball, perfectly in stride. This is a very precise passer in golf. If you give him a little space, he's going to find it. And a crazy stat, they lead the league in yards after catch. A lot of that is.
I didn't even think Mahogany was going to play today. And now he's already coming off with an injury.
You know, perfect passing, right, 1 foot in front of the numbers, runner's balls, we call that to the White House.
See Christian Mahogany going off the left guard. He's had a tough year, you know, second-year player. He broke his leg back in week 9 and then came back early, but he hasn't been totally right. He goes off right here as Miles Frazier, the rookie, comes on for him on that left side.
Lions put Tesla in motion. Fake the snap. Bears are coming. Goff gets it away, gets it out. It is complete to Jamison Williams. Good coverage there by the Bears. Another first down for the Lions.
Wow, that was a ridiculous throw by Goff. You see Booker right there just getting pressure. Goff feels it, but because he knows it's man coverage, he's thinking, where's my fastest player? That's Jamison Williams crossing the field. Got a step there on right. And what a throw under pressure.
You know, with this win today, it should be picking up as we get towards halftime, up into the 20s. It's going to be pretty tough to throw the ball. There we go. Jahmyr Gibbs for 9. David Montgomery in that Wildcat position.
For this Motor City offense, right? And look, there's been a lot of things that have been really, really good, right? You think about the first 14 games, they're scoring plenty. Even when Ben Johnson left for Chicago, you see what
Love the
they're doing in
graphic.
ground game. And then all of a sudden, it's like the check engine light is on. No! Last couple games, what happened? They can't run.
Oh, my God.
A million times, and now you got to call triple.
Piss off, NFL. Good work, Fox.
2nd and 1. Montgomery gets a carry. David
Montgomery's going to be short.
Looks like he got just enough on that yard to get a first down for Brisker, pushed him back.
What's happening, John Desage?
So Dan Campbell is 5th year.
Cruising.
You know, interesting, right?
Trace.
Built this program
Huber
up from the
Lights.
ground, really, and then they get to the championship game last year. They're the one
Maureen.
15 games. They get shocked in the divisional round, and he said, "Hey, I don't know a better motivating factor than failure."
Already gone.
He's just the ultimate coach.
Yeah, season's already gone. Lady Lion, what's happening?
We thought, okay, how's it going to go? His players are going to be biting kneecaps.
Well, they gave the Lions a first down.
Whatever it takes to win against the
That was
division
nice.
on the road.
Come on, Goff, get rid of it. There we go. J-Mo with another first down.
Down to the 10-yard he goes.
That's a nice little comeback route I've been waiting to see all year. Work back towards Goff, get that little
Chicago's
spinaroo
defense
going.
has tried some man coverage. This is just zone coverage in the middle of the field. Williams feels it. Edwards can't come over there in time, and Goff keeps standing in the pocket, delivering accurate throws. Really nice. There's been a few of those, and again, some of this challenge from this Lions offense.
Short of the line to gain. It's 2nd down.
What?
Some of these challenging kind of games that we've covered the Lions, they just have not protected Goff. Really in the interior part of that pocket. A bit
How
of
was
a
he short?
revolving door, and haven't found the right solution up front.
How the hell was he
Protect
short?
Goff, and then also to open up holes in the run game that last year they were so talented at.
Yeah,
We talk about maybe a little bit of a regression from last year.
That's a joke, right?
Where does that really point to? They got to get the big guys up front playing a bit better. That'll open up the running lanes, which open up the play-action pass.
Yeah.
And this thing snowball in the NFL. That's how they go.
Really the retirement of Frank Ragnow, right? And then Glasgow goes from left guard to center, and they got 2 young guys starting at guards, and it hasn't been as tight. By the way, you heard there the announcement from Brad Rogers. They replay assist. Did not give him a first down, so they move it back to a 2nd and 1. That's
You know, that's horse shit. The replay assist, go ahead and do. If I could talk. The replay assist, walk that back. There was no way that J-Mo was short. There's no way. And you can't challenge it. There's just another way that the NFL can screw with games. But now you got to go to the end zone.
Not sure where the delay is here.
So Trace, what they said was that J-Mo was short. I don't know how he was short.
And Jared Goff's going to re-huddle this. I don't see that very often. I don't know if that was a, even though they used the virtual measurement, the chain gang is still there, and so maybe they had to get that right.
Yeah, just looks like they're adjusting them down there on the sideline. And there's Coach Ben Johnson, kind of a little bit more at ease when we talked to him in a production meeting this week. I think really proud of what they've accomplished, but know that the goals are.
Yeah, but if he wasn't touched, then he's not down. You can jump on the ground as long as you're not touched. Oh, no, 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 no. That is a terrible play. What the F are you doing? Come on, Goff. You can't throw that. You could see that blowing up from the beginning. The shift left should have given it away.
So once Furster's there, then you got Brisker coming out.
He's not fast enough to make that play. Come on.
I always have check with me's on those plays. Man coverage, I would get to something different. Zone coverage. Okay, that's when I run the screen.
So it makes it a 3rd down and 6. Lions have not been great here. They're only 20th in the NFL at 30.
Come on, go right to the end zone. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, you got to hike it. You got to hike it. You got to hike it. Go.
And now a whistle. I think Detroit Colts
timeout.
They noticed they were in trouble there. They do, and we will as well, as we'll be right back after this message from Progressive.
You can't be stalling here.
He's just been really distant lately.
This is what I hate to see. You start moving the ball, and then the refs get involved, the NFL gets involved, and then it starts to stall everything out. You can't get in rhythm because they're screwing with you. This is what they do to us. We can't get in a freaking rhythm. They were working it. They were in a rhythm, and, oh, replay assist. Oh, chain gang. Oh. I mean, how do you expect the team to get moving?
6, been a good opening drive for them, 10th play of it.
Yeah, certainly impressed by what we've seen thus far. They're not
just disgusting, man.
I
I don't get it. I really don't.
Right here, the young rookie receiver. He's been much more of a
Come on, let's go. Tesla in the end zone. At least just get a first down or something. Oh, that's a drop.
Incomplete. Brisker there with another good hit. And here comes the field goal
God
team
damn
for
it.
the Lions.
Yeah, they kind of funnel it. Gardner Johnson on there in coverage. Watch him just funnel him to the inside. Gardner Johnson knows he has inside help, so he kind of lets him go in there knowing that Brisker can break down that ball and break it up. Good coverage, good scheme. And the bend but don't break style of the Bears. There it is again. Let him drive and then, okay, settle for a field goal.
Yeah. So they'll try that. Jake Bates, 34-yard attempt for him.
Should just be going for it. I don't trust Bates.
And Bates is perfect. So the Lions take the opening drive, go on down.
Just
and
pathetic.
For 3, but they grab the early lead.
Not by the
Here in
Lions.
Chicago,
Just
weekend
pathetic by the
season
refs, man.
regular
Pathetic by the
season.
NFL. Totally screwing with the Lions there.
Craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17.
Was anybody did you see a replay on that play with J-Mo? I'm going back right now. Yeah, I don't see what they're seeing. That his knee never touched. His knee never touched. Unless I can't see the angle. I mean, it looks like his leg drag, but it didn't. His knee never touched. And because it's replay assist, you can't go back and challenge it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I guess I can't say that. I guess I can't say I'm surprised.
Contributing on that scoring drive to open it up, guys.
Yeah, Tom, you know effort is not going to be a problem for a Dan Campbell coach team. And a good start for them, go down the field, get a field goal. Now it's the Bears' turn with Devin Duvernay.
Yeah, knock somebody's head in, please. Jack Campbell could have smoked that dude, and he didn't.
And now we get to see this Bears offense with Caleb Williams.
Love to see Vakian on it, though.
He's coming off really a couple of,
you know, those third, fourth round picks that are so trashy by Brad Holmes. Such terrible picks. Did you all forget that we need special teams?
Making so many good decisions with the football. They get him on the move quite a bit. He loves being outside the pocket. He's so athletic out there, and it really wears down the defense. This D-line has to chase him all day.
Davenport up, Aiden down. Lions bringing a blitz on the first play.
It's caught by Loveland right away. And a good solid tackle out there by DJ Reed. Will bring up second down for this offense. It's playing without their left tackle today. Ozzie Trapillo is out, the rookie who's played well for them. He's been their third left tackle of the year, but Theo Benedict.
Don't say that. Don't say that, John. Did you see him get hurt? I didn't see him get hurt.
For the playoffs, that he will be back and healthy. So that is the field.
Oh wow, Lions bringing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across the front. It's gonna be a run to Swift, and that's gonna be bottled up by Daniel Thomas.
That's pretty good, but he only got a yard because the Lions stacked him up. It'll bring up third down.
Yeah, Lopez kind of finds his way into the back.
What's happening, Monster? What is that? Monster Tracks.
He gets a mid on him, but
welcome in, man.
Slow his feet down and let the other white jerseys come in here and make a good stop here. It's so much of this offense is built on this run game and getting these backs to the second level. I've seen so many games this year from the Bears.
All right, 262 yards to go for Caleb Williams. It's going to be a run and a wide open hole for Swift.
Tripped up. That could have been a huge one, but it picks up the first down for these Bears. And what a turnaround it's been. We'll call it the Ben Johnson effect, shall we? I mean, when an offense was worse in the league, just got tripped games this year from the Bears.
Go back, rewind that. Who's on the outside there? Barnes.
Really hard on the defense to get a kind of beat on what the Bears offense is doing.
Give it to Swift again.
Come on, Barnes, dude. What? I hope we get rid of Barnes. I'm sorry. Dude is sorry. All right. Aiden on the left, Davenport at the top right. It is going to be a run to Swift. Aiden crashes down, makes the play after a gain of 3. Yeah, it's about time Hutch made a tackle on the running back, huh? Love it. I just don't like how he immediately crashes in, though. See, sometimes on those plays, like on that one right there, the tight end, everybody was crashing left. And if they would have done a counter on that, Aiden would have been frozen. And so you know, if you watch your, if you're watching the tight end or you're watching the tackle and they're crashing left, you're watching their hips, and sometimes you make a bad decision.
That's basically an outside zone concept, and there's nobody there. He comes back, and there's nobody to defend the edge of the defense. When Loveland wins that block,
it's on Barnes' side again, and
runs till he
Jack
gets tired,
Campbell
cuts inside,
overran
Clemente,
Barnes
but
to make the
this
play.
is what
That
he's
shouldn't
been doing
happen.
week in, week out. Monunga
Barnes
gets
should have been the
run
first one in on that play.
This run game is off the charts.
Yeah, Monunga's in there now.
He's trying to go downfield, I think.
Pitched to
No,
him.
he
Monunga
pitched it.
catches a low one, I
There you
think.
go, Campbell.
Swats him. Wow. Jack Campbell, that was pretty good, and he's had an amazing year. In fact, made his first Pro Bowl. Lions, though, dinged up today. Alex Anzalone, they're really good middle linebackers out. Aleem McNeil, their good interior players out. And their secondary's been a mess, Tom, for half the year with all these guys out.
Yeah, it's just I think they have 14 defensive players on IR. That leads the NFL in number of games missed.
All right, Muhammad's in the game. He's getting his first snaps of the game, I think.
They really
Aiden and Muhammad switch.
run every single week. That's what their goal is. Try to get the offense into must-passing situations where Aiden Hutchinson.
Caleb switching up to play. They're going stack left. And it's another run. And that's going to be bottled up by Tyleek Williams in the backfield for the first TFL of the game. Your rookie, Tyleek Williams.
It's a lot of strength. And if anyone was wondering whether the Lions were going to come out here with their own
But you know,
attitude,
the Lions shouldn't have drafted
but their
Tyleek
offense here on
Williams.
this
They needed
defense
another
is not
edge,
conceding anything to
right?
them.
Needed another
This tells
edge.
the Bears, okay, it's going to be a dogfight today. We're going to have to slug it out. This is what these games are all about late in the year.
All right, they're spreading it out now. Looks like they're going to take a shot.
Never a lack of energy from him.
Another kill.
Third long. Blitz
Here we go. We're getting a pass. Nope, it's a dirt ball. Lions got in there in a hurry.
The pressure, and it worked.
Yeah, such a good
4th and
job.
9. Way to
They
go,
thought they
Lions.
had the halfback one-on-one, but when that defensive end peels, and I think that was Muhammad trying to throw.
So I got a
swing
question.
pass to Monunga. Great job by Caleb.
Caleb Williams dirts the ball. When Jared Goff dirts the ball, do you think that their fans get all over Caleb Williams because he threw the ball in the dirt to avoid a sack? Probably not. Probably not. All right, let's go. Let's get a return here. It's actually a short kick. Go, baby, go.
Makes a move to the outside, and up
There you go,
comes
Raymond.
he goes, and the Lions will start their second possession right there. So Detroit defense gets a stop, 3-0. They lead it, and they've got it back.
All right, good defensive stand there. I'm glad to see the Lions got some points, stopped some points going the other way. Still pissed off about the refs and that Jamison Williams call. But good stand there. Tyleek Williams gets a TFL. So I got to get some stuff off the screen here so I can actually see some stuff. Get rid of that. All right, so far in the first quarter, 2 offensive possessions apiece. Jared Goff is 5 of 6, 38 yards, 83% completion percentage. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 runs, 16 yards. Montgomery, 1 for 1. Caleb Williams, 2 attempts, 1 completion for 8 yards. Right in line with his completion percentage, right around 50%. DeAndre Swift, story of the first quarter so far for the Chicago Bears. 4 runs, 21 yards, averaging right over about 5.25 yards per touch. Man, Swift has really found his footing in Chicago behind that offensive line. So Monster Track. So you looks like you a Lions fan. Is that David Lyons? I don't know who's who anymore because everything keeps changing on YouTube side, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's David Lyons. David, you at the game today? Looks like Dan's got a little bit of beard going on, man. He looks suddenly old this week. You know, he's probably been pounding the 24 packs, is what I'm assuming.
Lost to Philly. And look, this year,
Seriously, he's got some scruff going on.
A couple things not go their way, and some areas where Dan said haven't made critical plays, and you pointed out the offensive line. I think that's been a big part.
All right. Oh, we got the fake J-Mo on the outside. Oh. J-Mo beats that block right there. He might have been gone.
Dan Campbell said, this was earlier in the year, Tom. Talk about the character of this team. He said, when your best players are your hardest workers, everyone falls in line.
Yeah, well, everyone's trying to find those guys, and the guys that really drive the culture. Who's he really referring to? He's referring to Jared Goff. He's referring to Penei Sewell. He's referring to Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brian.
Man, it really sucks that we don't have
they're not short on stars.
we don't have Sewell in this game.
Haven't solved kind of their injury issues.
Got to keep watching to figure out how the Lions are maintaining this.
Oftentimes, they're very depleted. That needs to be point of emphasis going into offseason.
There's David Montgomery.
There you go, Monty. Way to find a hole, buddy. Way to finish forward. Who the hell is Hubbard?
And I think this run game
Did I miss the Lions picking someone up?
Everything for this offense, and David Montgomery, even a couple years ago, he was just on fire for this team. With that
Or was he on the practice
too.
squad
So
and I
he
just
has
didn't
this
pay
physical
attention?
element, and the whole team played that way. But that physical element.
Yeah, he was a
also late in the
practice squad
season,
elevation.
You know, you get these bumps and bruises. Guys are nicked up. They
10
can't
plus
go,
seasons
and
in the
they're
NFL.
depleted going into the most important games of the year.
He's playing right tackle for us today.
First down, play action, pressure. Goff is in trouble. He is sacked by Montez Sweat. Grady Jarrett was there as well.
Yeah, a little pressure from the right, and here's Grady Jarrett on the inside on the left. Nowhere for Goff to go. Play action fake, and it's zone coverage, so he's got to wait for these receivers to get open downfield. But again,
You see, on a zone coverage look like that, man, you've got to have someone has to be on a short comeback route. You have to have someone on. I don't get it. There we go. Completion to St. Brown on second down.
I don't think it's all too dissimilar to the 49ers.
It's going to be about 3rd and 8.
Because they're just physically wiped out.
Yeah, you're just going up against other teams that have their best players in, and sometimes you got your reserves. And naturally, look, this game is about matchups. It's about your best players going against their best players. And yeah, there's a lot of other role players, but when you lose the Brian Branches and the Laportas, and in this case, Penei Sewell right there, right tackle, he's not blocking the other team's best players.
Yeah, I don't like the 7-step drop there either. Like,
That's a hard thing to overcome.
maybe 5. Maybe 5 max with the Bears defense. There we go. Nice catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. There you go.
He goes for the Lions at a 14-yard gain.
Yeah, this coverage, which is all-out pressure. You see Gardner Johnson has no help. And Amon-Ra, look at all those guys come. So there's nobody in the middle of the field to help. That really hurt the Lions last week against the Vikings. Vikings played very poorly on offense, turned the ball over a bunch. Coach Flores, the Vikings defense coordinator, sent the house a lot, and there were no answers. So naturally, you come back the next week, Dennis Allen saying, all right, we got to make sure we challenge them with some of those blitz pressures as well.
All right, we got a fake handoff to Monty, and that ball was short, Jared Goff. Come on. No, let's not laugh at it. The ball was short. You got to lead them.
I ran that play.
Come on, man.
Called that showtime.
You got to step into it.
Out to the right, play action fake, and then you get
He
your
shouldn't have
speed
dropped it,
receiver
though.
Coming across the field the opposite way, and look at Jarrett. The high step and going, oh, big fella, you catch that one. You're up the sidelines for about 25
Oh. I swear, unless it's like put right inside J-Mo's breadbasket, he just does not catch it with his hands.
Second down. Goff near side. St. Brown again. Already
There you go, Saint. There you go, Saint.
For the Lions for being shoved out of bounds there.
Yeah, there's just so much soft coverage at times in zone with this defense. You got Goff.
Is it just me, or is
St. Brown on that easy
it's like we're going to
little
commercial?
Just speed it out there to the big fella.
Yeah.
Let him do some damage.
Is it just me, or does J-Mo does he have short fingers? Like short, small hands? I've never looked at that. Ooh, he does. Huh. So the average hand size in the NFL is for receivers is 9.38 inches. And Jameson Williams is being reported at 9.25. Top performers are usually 9.75 and up. Maybe he needs to do some finger push-ups, man. You gotta strengthen this joint right here to be able to catch that ball and deal with all the arthritis later. Monroe St. Brown also reported around that 9.25 inch hand size. So there's a big difference there between these two guys. But it's not the hand size. It's how they catch the ball. Oh, whoops. All right, well, I guess in between breaks here.
Warner do it a few times. Ben Roethlisberger. I always felt for me just the
He's got golf gloves on today?
The right hand I always like to just keep super warm, but the way that he's spinning the ball, he's got something that he likes, and he's a very accurate passer anyway. I always thought you'd lose a
I'd be wearing those look like golf gloves.
On, but today I haven't seen any inaccuracy from him.
Yeah, he's been on it. Lions on the move again. A little trickery. Flea flicker. Goff.
Oh, the ball was batted. Again. Come on. How can you have a flea flicker pass batted?
And when you're in week 18, believe me, every team has like 20 trick plays they haven't called at this point. Wow. So why not get out there? And then you got Victor Wembanyama right there playing defensive end up at about 11 and a half feet.
Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Up there. He got Brock Purdy a couple times last week too. Booker's 6'6". That's quite a wingspan.
Booker's really he's really turned it around. He's having a good year.
Second down.
Ooh, that was offside or false start. Get rid of it, Goff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. There you go. Nice way to work up there, JMO.
It's almost like he did that on purpose to survey the field, and then he jetted forward at another first down for this Lions offense.
Yeah, and you see Goff in the pocket, just buying time, little drift to the right and then back to the left, all helping the receivers cross.
You know, I'm wondering when a defender goes up like that, can you just gut check him? Can you hit him? Can you block him? Can you make contact with him? I'd go in and just take him out at the hips.
Before he was just kind of known as a down the field, pass catcher. Now, a lot of things underneath, a lot of catch and run, man. This guy's
send him right to the ground.
Now it's David Montgomery.
Come on, Demo. On Demo.
But a flag back behind the line of scrimmage. This one might be coming on back. Brad Rogers, our referee.
Holding offense, number 69. 10-yard penalty.
Tate.
First down.
Yeah, where?
That's on Tate Ratledge, the rookie right guard.
Show us replay.
Yeah, it's got Billings right there and just kind of peels him off right there. Yep. Curls that left shoulder.
That is weak.
To see that one. And again, when you have this,
that is just weak.
Bend don't break, a lot of zone. If they can get a holding penalty, now they're right where they want you. 1st and 20, and get to some of these passing defenses they play, so well. Now they just got to overcome it and get back on track for the Lions offense.
Stay with the run. Montgomery gets some good.
There you go, Monty. There you go, Monty. There you go, Monty.
Time pick up 7 yards. Again, we told you the Bears win and they get the number 2 seed, which guarantees a second home playoff game if you win the wild card round. They also would get that if the Eagles lose. Right now the Eagles are up 7-0, which means they've got to win. Keep an eye on that all day for you. Here's Goff, second and long underneath. Back to the tight end, Ferkser, who's been involved early. This NFC playoff picture looks like this. With Seattle beating the 49ers, they claimed the NFC West and the number 1 seed last night. So it's the Panthers, by virtue of the Falcons win today, won the division for the first time since 2015. They're locked at 4. The Niners or the Rams could switch between 5 and 6. If the Rams win, they would.
Between those two, first down, baby. St. Brown, 5 catches, 46 yards so far in this one. Lions Red Zone offense brought to you by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Family in the red trucks in the red zone for you. Lions now.
All right, nice catch by St. Brown.
12.
They're ahead of me for once. They're not behind.
Looking out over that defense, takes the snap, Goff back, looking, throwing left side, knocked down at the line. That is knocked down by T.J. Edwards.
Yeah, I can't do this one. They're way ahead. Way ahead.
Needs to adjust. And they look down and Dennis Allen saying, hey, everything going to Amon-Ra St. Brown on third down. We got to get some coverages tighter and maybe dedicate an extra player to him on that down and distance.
Goff.
Oh.
Down again. Another Bears lineman. That time actually was the linebacker, T.J. Edwards, who got up there and got it. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You know, I've never seen so many batted balls on a quarterback in 1 year. I wonder where Jared Goff ranks with batted balls this year. And why? Like, what is it the defenses are seeing?
Make you want to
jump.
There you go.
Oh, come on.
I'm all your music. I'm going to go to guy.
I knew you'd be with me.
Come on.
14th play of this drive.
Stop letting them jump. You have a how do you stop you without getting a holding penalty?
Looking, turns, throws.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, nice job in zone defense. No one really over pursued in that case. It was just try to hand off to the right with the bootleg. Everyone solid defense and good situation now. See if they get a second stop here on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know if Jared can pump fake. You know, I don't know Jared Goff's hand size either, but he doesn't have long fingers for somebody that's, what is he, 6'5"?
They line up Jahmyr Gibbs as a wideout.
Come on, go. There you go. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. There you go, Goff. Way to climb.
Zips it to the end zone, high and incomplete, and the Bears get another stop in the red zone.
I just say this is a great coverage, Shaq. You'll see at the top of Goff's drop. There's just nobody there. Tesla's on the ground. Brown's there. Williams there. Gibbs there. Everyone.
That's a hold on Williams. The dude's getting held. He got put to the ground.
11, 12 yards or 10 yards. That was 3rd and 10. But in order
You've got to. Come on.
Create that separation in the drop back pass game.
I'm gonna record that right quick.
Good job by this Bears defense of, not giving up these touchdowns in the red area. Really hard to create that. Nobody there. Tesla's on the ground. Brown's there. Williams there. Gibbs there. Everyone's just locked up. It's a lot of yards on kind of a 11, 12 yards or 10 yards. That was 3rd and 10. But in order to get that with that limited space, it's really hard to create that separation.
Colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms.
Man, that was totally pass interference. Doing that. I know I'm not. No, I'm not seeing thing. I know I'm not seeing things like that. That was totally pass interference. I'm not just looking for stuff like that. Dude was thrown on the ground, man. Was getting held the whole way down.
Or bomb in overtime, and look, they got a playoff game at home. It just feels different.
Yeah, special football city, and even for an opposing player to come in here and play at this stadium, knowing all the greats that have played in here, and you get these pregame books that are always sitting at your locker when you pull up to these games, and you open them up, and you just start looking at all the Bears legends, and it's Ditka, and it's Walter Payton, it's Gale Sayers, and amongst many, many others, Brian Urlacher, and you think, okay, I am in a football-loving town.
Here's Blackwell, gets a good block on the return, and up across
there you go.
30 for the Bears. Finally see their offense. They haven't had it much today. As a matter of fact, the Lions 2 long drives. So Caleb Williams only saw it once for 8 plays. I guess the positive so far, you were talking about what Ben Johnson wants to see. Well, a red zone D, which gave up 5 touchdowns and 5 San Francisco trips last week, they've stopped twice Detroit now today.
Yeah, and they got a couple negative plays on those drives. One was on the screen play on the first drive where they stopped them for their negative play, and then the second was the holding penalty. So you get them behind the sticks, now they get to play the kind of style of defense that they really thrive on.
Now let's see what they got on offense with Manungai in the backfield. And Williams to throw it. Has some time. Fires.
Ooh, almost picked.
Looks like it was going to be completed 2 more, but Campbell got his hand on it. Busy day in the NFL, Week 18. Game break with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Kev. So the Eagles resting a lot of starters today, even though they can still get that 2 seed with a win and a Bears loss. Tanner McKee gets the scoring going as he hits Grant Calcaterra for the 15-yard score. Eagles over the Commanders, 7-0. Kev?
Carissa, thanks. Tanner McKee's good. He just plays behind Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Yeah, they think very highly of him in Philly. He's done a great job as a backup, kind of gaining the confidence that whole organization.
Here's a throw that is caught underneath to Loveland, who makes the catch. It'll be a 3rd down coming up. It's pretty amazing, this Bears offense, Tom. A lot of times, rookies that get on late in the season, maybe they hit the wall, get a little tired. Their 2 offensive rookies, Loveland and Luther Burden, have been the best players on offense for them.
Absolutely, and add in Manungai to that.
Yeah.
Trapillo, who's their left tackle. I mean, talk about a draft they had. This is just world class. Loveland, of course, he's a Michigan man. I'm always a little biased toward those guys, but what he's done since the bye, the leading receiver, are you kidding me? As a rookie, so impressive.
Here's Williams on 3rd down with some pressure. In trouble and sacked. He doesn't get sacked often, but Aiden Hutchinson gets home.
There you go, Aiden.
Wow. Darnell Wright at right tackle has had such a good season, but one-on-one with Aiden Hutchinson, who gets a
there you go.
block. So
winning that one-on-one.
He lights up. By the time Caleb
Great coverage by the defense.
Got to escape. Then he feels that face mask right in the shoulder pad. Nothing Caleb Williams could do.
Yeah, they sacked Caleb Williams 4 times in that Week 2 game, which was the highest all year. And Hutchinson gets home for the first time tonight. 14.5 for him on the year as the punt to Raymond from the 15. And Raymond fighting hard for.
Raymond, you just got to go down, buddy. Getting headhunted out there. All right. Lions need to get a touchdown on this next drive. I don't trust this game. I don't trust it at all. Yeah, John, that's a good call there, not getting into third and longs. See, Will, those are the sacks I'd be calling for. The yeah, third down. And coverage sack though. That might be Aiden's best sack of the year. You beat a one-on-one. Third down. That's the right type of sack. Those are the sacks that I call for too, man. Those are the only ones that matter. But when you only have like 1 or 2 a year, that's a problem. Eric's at his friend's house. Usually during away games.
I'd be a little worried if I had to face the Eagles in the playoffs.
That's what the Bears are trying to get the 2 seed.
All right, got a blocker, got J-Mo or Jameer.
They'll get the 2. The Eagles need a win.
Nice pickup of 6 yards.
To get that 2 seed, and we'll see who they all play. Meanwhile, in this game, the Lions have had the ball the entire game. It's like a couple long drives, field goals. The Bears offense hasn't done anything, and they got it again.
Yeah, they just doing such a great job on defense, limiting any really run plays, and almost had an interception by Jack Campbell on the last drive. And then this Lions offense has been very efficient. Kind of Jared's playing point guard, spreading the ball around to all his different weapons. They look so good right now at this point.
Here's Jameer Gibbs, who gets the carry. Looking for a little something there, and Gibbs going to pick up about 2. Bring up a third.
Man, I don't like that. I know he's just following his blockers, but
we were talking about the run game, how
it just seems like
his last 3 games,
there was a nice little hole to the left. Oh, yeah. Wow. Man, if he bounced that to the left, he's gone. Like, gone. What is all this dancing? Go forward. Why is Monty not in on that play? Dude, just kick it out. What is he waiting for? Just kick it outside. You just got to turn and go. Oh, shit. Oh, no, Dan. Please tell me you're just trying to get him to jump. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Oh, they did. There you go. That was a good play. I saw the confusion tactics. I like it. Huddle up. Screw the Lions. I'll be sitting right here when you do. Oh, my God, they didn't.
97 made contact with the center. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
That's a nice way to say it, contact.
He was assaulted. That was not contact.
He got railroaded.
I guess you might as well get your money's worth if you're going to.
What about Manu?
So on 4th down, the penalty by Chicago will give the Lions.
Manu's not playing.
The first down. Dennis Allen watching along here. He's done an amazing job with this defense this year. I think it's another chain gang issue. Yeah, they were slow to maneuver. And so Goff called another huddle.
Yeah, I always like getting the guys back in the huddle too, just to recommunicate a few different reminders about what you want to do on this particular play, and also not allow the defense to kind of see your formation or so they can get any beat on what you're doing. I see yelling, guys, huddle up.
That's smart. That is smart. It's the way to do it, Goff.
Those receivers.
Why weren't we doing that 17 games ago?
Blitz coming. Goff sees it, throws it.
There you go. There you go.
St. Brown was having a monster first half for another Lions first down.
Wow.
Hey, after the final NFL regular season weekend, there's three guys you can't miss on Monday morning. Dave Portnoy, Colin Cowherd, and Nick Wright. Three voices that set the conversation only on FS1. I'm over St. Brown, 6 catches, 57 yards.
All right, so question for some of y'all.
Doing his thing. He's pretty incredible.
For some of y'all that watch the Rise and Grind Morning Show,
How about the most catches in NFL
I'm thinking about
first 5 years of
a name change, total brand restructure. Start taking this in a different direction. But changing the Rise and Grind Morning Show to a different name.
And the play calling today has done a great job just keeping this Bears defense off balance. And I saw that a lot from the 49ers offense last week against the Bears. They could really never, hone in on these passing situations. They got him to in the red area, excuse me.
Oh my God.
Bears defense today with the Lions, but so far.
What is up with Dan? He seriously looks 90 years old today. Got to get a picture of him looking like this. Third and 4 already. Holy cow. 2 plays passed. I'm just trying to get a picture of Dan. Come on, let's go. Someone get open. Get rid of it. There it is, over the middle. There's those deep crossers I've been talking about all year. Where the hell did they go? Now they come out today? Where were those the last calls, or the last 7 games? What is this new celebration he's doing?
And he just snaps it in there. Perfect timing for Jared Goff. Another dot. One ball. Man.
And how are we getting so much protection without an offensive line today?
Timing he's playing with. He's seen the field so well. They got to find
pressure. He throws it away here.
They got to find a way to change his rhythm a bit. They're not getting quite the. They're not quite getting the pressure on the quarterback. When Jared's able to stand in the pocket, you see, doesn't come into the right part of the screen. There it is. Amon-Ra breaking into that hole. That's a cover 2 zone defense.
For all those people that want to get rid of Jared Goff, tell me how many quarterbacks can drop the ball between 4 defenders like that?
Ball right in front of the numbers to St. Brown.
Pressure. Goff zips it.
Nice adjustment, Goff. Wow. Nice adjustment.
Gibbs can run it, but he is so smooth in the passing game. He's got an angle route, and watch Edwards, the linebacker, just overrun it. Goff knows he's going.
What about Geno Smith?
Nobody could stick with Gibbs one-on-one. Edwards is kind of like, really, coach? This guy's tough to, in space, tie him up.
Who cares about Geno Smith?
Finally getting one there in the red area.
Extra point is up and good. Wow. Lions, that Motor City offense is humming today. And Jahmyr Gibbs from 15 yards out in Detroit having their way.
What's happening, Mr. McQuaig?
I got this friend that said T-Mobile's network.
Having their way with the Bears.
Mobile's
It must have
network
been a Johnny Mo call.
By like a lot.
The emotionless Benedict is showing some emotion. Well, hopefully it's emotion that doesn't make him feel so good. I don't know what's going on with the Fox feed, but any of you guys having issues with the Fox feed? It's like all messed up. What is going on here? I'm having all sorts of issues. I'm streaming on the Fox One, Fox.com. I'm having nothing but issues. It's not even playing audio. Oh, there it goes. Nope. Died again. What the hell? All right, let me get it on the phone. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, but why does Davenport stink? For that last play that had nothing to do with Davenport? I don't get it. Make it make sense. That play had nothing to do with Davenport. It was thrown behind him. Might want to go rewatch the play. Would really help if I could watch all the plays.
Oh yeah, big fella. Paint it right on his chest.
2-minute warning from Chicago.
He got one pass off and you're jocking his nuts, Tom.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper?
And its unique blend of 20.
Maureen, they can't do better. They can't even watch the game and figure out what to do, what they're supposed to do. Yeah, Davenport makes plenty of plays. Plenty of plays. Derek Barnes has missed more plays in this game than Davenport has probably the last 3 games. Yeah. Come on, Hutch, get him. Almost got another tripping call. Yeah. Do me a favor. All right, I missed a couple plays. But, man, Hutch almost got a tripping call in that.
There's Williams, 4-man rush. Time, ball is tipped and knocked down, incomplete.
Thank you.
I think it was Tyleek Williams. Has made a couple plays in this game in his first career sack last week. First round pick for Detroit.
Yeah, they can't quite get there in that low arm delivery that we liked on the previous throw. Just hits the elbow there.
So just for context,
Williams knocked it down trying to fend his tight end command.
Marcus Davenport has only one game where he has registered a missed tackle this season. One game. That's going to be short.
Of a first down, but now you got options. It'll be a 4th and 2, or you could try a field goal. I think Ben Johnson's thinking go all the way, and he will.
Yeah, looks like they're
Lacey did great this year. I like the Lacey pickup.
All 3 timeouts, but they don't take any here. On 4th and 2, pressure. Williams throws. Oh, it's caught and then dropped.
There you go. Nice play, Barnes. There you go. It wasn't even a catch.
And it looks like the Lions have it.
Don't matter anyway.
Wow. Oh my, what a stop.
Let's go back and
yeah, Barnes in coverage. Again, more zone coverage. Loveland does a good job sitting there.
There we go. They're calling it a fumble.
Catch fumble or incomplete.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Love it.
Ball. Maybe just low field position. What do you think, Dino?
To me, it's incomplete.
That avoids a field goal.
They're going to change it to incomplete. Like you said, the only difference is the field position. Detroit's getting the ball.
So Detroit will get the ball as they make a stand. And on 4th down, the Bears are denied. Dean, good to hear from you. Really is. Always good to hear from you.
Thanks, KB.
We're going to change it to incomplete. So we gain about 10 yards. Yeah, Pizza Hut commercial is great. I don't know if anyone has figured this out, but AQM is the starter, not Davenport. Ever since AQM turned it on. Davenport's just really great against the run, so he won't be around next year. He's done. He was going to retire. And Davenport's not why you lost this season. Like, y'all need to get Davenport out of your minds. He's not why we lost the season. And I can tell you right now, and I'm not going to dive too deep on Hutch, but that's the guy you need to be worried about. Not the guy making $1.5 million with potentially $2.5 million in bonuses and incentives. You need to worry about the guy that's making $181 million and he's going to be making $30-40 million a year. And he's barely getting sacks on his own. And it requires a lot of coverage and over 4 seconds. That's the guy you got to worry about. That's the guy that can win or, help you win a season. And Davenport's not the one that's going to help you win the season. He's not the one you're paying $181 million to. And if you want to compare what's happened this season, AQM is a better football player than Aiden. Hands down. He's not more physical than him. He's not faster than him. Probably not even smarter than him. But he's a better football player than Aiden this year. That's alarming to me. But like I said, I was always giving Aiden a pass this year Doesn't mean that we can't be critical of someone's play and evaluate their play. But next year, Aiden better play lights out. Just as much hate as y'all are going to give the other side, I'm going to put it right back on Aiden if he doesn't perform. There you go. Nice catch, Monra. Davenport's been in for 261 snaps on the season. 135 pass rush snaps. That's it. 135 pass rush snaps. And actually, you know what? I wondered how many of them were contained. That's what I really want to know. How many of them were contained? Aiden has had 601 pass rush snaps. 601. 6 times the amount. There you go. Nice play. Damn. I'm on Ross St. Brown. He came to play. No, it's not. It's not about being a Davenport apology room, but do me a favor. The minute you're actually critical in your assessments on Aiden Hutchinson, let me know. The minute you've ever said a bad word about Aiden's play, let me know. The minute you've ever thought that Aiden had a bad game, let me know. Because I think the answer is 0. I think that people walk through this with blinders on. Aiden can't do any wrong. Oh, Davenport. Aiden can't do any wrong. He fucking sucks. But you blame Davenport for everything. That's totally wrong. If you really want to blame somebody, you need to blame the guy that's out there the most. You need to blame the guy that's out there making the most money and be realistic in expectations and be realistic in what you should expect from your number one defensive end. And if he's not performing, say something about his performance. But it never happens. I never see it. I never see anybody get critical of Aiden. All they want to talk about is the other guy opposite of Aiden. It's always that person's fault when it's really not. If Aiden's not performing, it's on Aiden. And what do we have? 14 sacks this year now. Half of them are more than half of them are all coverage sacks, which is expected. You want coverage sacks. Oh, Bates just missed that field goal. Good Lord. But sacks at 4.78 seconds is horrendous. And that's not winning football. That's not being, that's not being dominant in any way. I just want to see him be dominant. Okay, he's had bad games, but he's on the field. So is Davenport. He's had bad games, but he's on the field right now, isn't he? He doesn't have to play in this game. He didn't have to play at all. He could have tapped himself out of this game. So I'll give him just as much applause for being out there as anyone else. And Aiden hasn't had just bad games. He's had a terrible season The sack numbers is what people are going to look at and say, oh, he had a good season. No, he didn't. He really didn't. His missed tackle rate is more than his pass rush win rate. 20.5% missed tackle rate. He has 2 games with 100% missed tackles. He has 3 games with more than 50% missed tackles. That's crazy. Absolutely bananas. What a catch by Puka Nacua. Good Lord. I'm just glad that we won't have to worry about Davenport next year. And when Davenport's off the field and off the team, I can't wait to see where the blame goes next. Like, who's it going to be next time? Next year. Who are we going to blame that's not Aiden Hutchinson next year? Who are we going to blame for Aiden Hutchinson's problems? That's what I'm so excited. Just for that argument all next year. Because there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide when Davenport's gone. Because you can't blame AQM. Which people were trying to do that too, which I don't understand. He has 12 sacks, right? Well, PFF, I think, rounds up. But he has 12. Aiden has 16. And those numbers aren't right. Aiden has 13 and a half sacks. Al-Qadim Muhammad has 11. I don't know how PFF is like 3 sacks off. It's crazy. But according to NFL.com, which are the real stats, he has 13 and a half. Al-Qadim Muhammad has 11. And he played a third of the snaps, which is crazy. That efficiency is nuts. That's like James Houston efficiency, and then you screw that player up. Sucks to say Al-Qadim Muhammad's old. A year in the NFL can be a big difference. Jim Jackson, that might be the smartest thing I've seen anybody say in a long time. Like that is such a great way to look at this season. Tough season. Very, very tough season. But if we win this game, we only lost by 2 games, and the Packers did not win more games than us. That's the smartest thing I've seen in a long time. It's crazy. The 3 teams in the bottom of the NFC North will all have 9 wins after today, hopefully. We'll be tied with the Vikings, and the Packers and the Vikings just beat us. That's the difference. Which we would be the only team that I think can say that we swept the Bears. What did someone just say about Aiden's tackles? Hold on, let me go back. Where was that? Where the hell did that statement just go? Something about, oh, right here. Aiden is 13 in tackles from the edge position. Yeah, no. And he's definitely not the only Lion in the. Jack Campbell's 3rd in tackles. 3rd with 165 combined on the season. Shit, Eric, there's the number. Wasn't it the beginning of the year that we said that that Jack was gonna beat Chris Spielman's 150 or whatever it was? Didn't we say something like that in the beginning of the year? That Jack could have more than 150 tackles this year? He's got 168 and 5 sacks. He has 83 solo, 80 assisted. Aiden is nowhere. I mean, he's not even on page 1. He's not on page 2 either. Not on page 3. Not on page 4. Not on page 5. The hell is he? Not on page 6. All right, I need to see how many tackles he has so I can try to find out. He has 32 combined tackles. 32. Jack has 168. Of the edge position? Okay. So he's in the upper 50% of one half of the edge. And are you putting 3-4 backers in there? Or are you putting just 4-3? But let me go back to the beginning of this. So according to PFF, Aiden is 25th. He has the 25th most tackles, and that's total combined tackles, which includes assisted tackles. He's 25th with 27. So, I mean, he's in the bottom quarter. Bottom quarter of defensive ends. So I don't know where you saw that from. He doesn't have very many tackles, but so when I look at tackles for an end, you'd really want to start breaking it down, I think, by 4-3 and 3-4, which is hard to do, but it really does matter. It matters a lot. You know, like Andrew Van Ginkel is 18th. He's not a true end. You know, he's more of a 3-4 backer. And Nick Scorton finished 22nd this year. I haven't really paid him much attention to his season, but only 3 sacks this year, or 8 sacks. What's he got? How many's he got? He's got 8 sacks this year. Everyone kept telling me this season when I was scouting him and how good of a player I thought he was going to be. They were like, the dude doesn't get sacks. He's only had like 5 sacks in the last 2 years. Well, he just got 8 in his first year. And I think he missed like half the season. It's pretty damn good stats for a rook, you know, missing a lot of games. He's had 405 pass rush attempts, played 670 snaps. So he missed at least a solid third of the season. Anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait to be done with this whole Davenport thing. Like, it didn't work out, man. The dude banged up his arm pretty bad last year, and then again this year. You know, another upper body injury to the chest, pec. It's hard to come back from 2 injuries like that. It really is. And I really think that Aiden's going to have a much better year next year. I really do. I just want to see him get discipline. That's all. Just want to see him play discipline. Maybe his motor will die down a little bit and he'll play smarter, more controlled football. And when he starts playing controlled football, man, he's gonna be tops of the league.
And for these Bears, you know, again, they haven't had it much, and when they haven't done much. So a couple of quick punts.
Scorton was amazing at Purdue. He was he led the Big Ten. I think he had 12 that year.
That's been it. Again, if you just tuned in, Bears are in the playoffs. They're either a 2 or a 3 seed. A win, they've got the 2 seed. And that would mean a matchup with the Packers here.
Oh.
Here's Williams. The slant route, it is incomplete. Try to get it to Loveland again.
I can't believe we didn't just see a flag on Yasin for that. Yasin. No, that's good D, but I'm so surprised a flag didn't come out on that. How many of you guys want Rock Yasin back next season? I want him back. I definitely want him back.
And for the Bears defense, and you finish the season strong. You want to sustain what you've had going for the last 2.5 months. And they just have not got one spark here the entire game.
Here's Raymond. Makes a catch up at the 20. Lions defense does the job like they've been all day. And a red-hot Jared Goff and this Lions O back on the field.
Now, do you guys work for the building or are you contracted out?
We're part of a larger company.
See, that's exactly what I would have guessed.
I don't care, and neither should you.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents.
Why do you got to watch the game on your phone, Biz? Are you at work or something?
I'll take care of you both till my last breath.
Yeah, Eric, you know what's funny is I get these harasser, text messages that says that I'm crazy because I said that Caleb Williams wouldn't throw for 4,000 and blah 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 blah. I'm beginning to think this dude's more of a Bears fan than anything. Yeah, I think that Rocky Scene's going to demand a little bit of change, though, man. That 1.2 mil, is that all he's making this year, Lauren? That's crazy low for his production. He's been extremely solid. No, Jim, I see I'm scrolling back here. I see where you're saying, is it wrong to root against the Bears and Packers? Hell no. It's FTB and FTP all day. All day, every day. That don't change. That never changes. At least for me, man. That never changes. How much is Yassine going to be worth? I don't know. But I'll tell you this week, I already was texting Eric like some thoughts and ideas for the week. I'm going to be switching pretty quickly to go straight into draft mode and free agents this week. I think is a lot of what we're going to talk about. Free agency. We'll get into the current guys we have on the team that we want to get back. Damn, Jameer almost busted that. Tomorrow, I'm not going to say what my segment's going to be because I don't want someone to steal it, but we're going to do something tomorrow that is going to get us ready to roll right into free agency. With the unknown of Terry and Arnold next year, and even with Terry and Arnold healthy, I still want Rock Yassine on this roster. I think he has been just a perfect complement and an insurance policy that we desperately needed. And I think it paid off big time. He's earned a contract. Yeah, I haven't been able to do much, Dave, man. It's been rough. All these damn treatments that I've been going through just been sucking the life out of me. And this has happened 2 years in a row now. Last year I thought I was doing good, and then man, like halfway through the season just got bad. Same thing happened this year, except it started early. Okay, be safe. Love you. But I got to pick up the energy for this year, man, because I'm loving the way that this draft is looking. I'm just really curious about the edge position as far as how many of those guys are going to be too undersized. And even though how do we get a delay a game? Come on, guys. Even though there's a lot of good edge that look like they're good, they're having great season, this year in the NCAA. They're all liars. Every single one of them are all liars on their sheets, man. They say they're 6'5", they'll end up being 6'3". They say they're 290, they'll end up being 265. So combine is huge for me because it gives me a great idea as to where they really are and where they could be. And then at the combine, like last year, got lucky sitting next to the Scortons, and you get inside information, and I'll do more of that this year. I'll try to position myself to speak more with the family. I'll be credentialed at it this year. So that'll be a big difference, having the actual credential. I'll be able to get in and speak with the players and probably do some interviews and whatnot. I'm going to try to get field passes. Oh, we can't allow this to turn around. Like, defense has to make a big stand right here. Oh, my goodness, that was almost blocked. There you go. There you go. Who is that? Jack again? Who's down there? Nowoski? Baki? Oh, 49. Hatton. Thought that was Jack. Aiden Hutchinson was down there on kickoff or on punt. Did I just see that? Hold the phone. Oh no, he was on the sideline. All right. I was about to say that would be the dumbest move I've seen yet. Yeah, Meek Robertson was a steal. But my biggest question, on some of this stuff, like position wise, I think Brad has done an excellent job. I don't think that you can really be a football knower and say that Brad has done a bad job. I don't. No one's perfect. We know that. Everyone has their skeletons, right? Everyone makes their mistakes. I really couldn't point to anything that doesn't make sense, whether it worked out or not. That's on the player, right? That's not on Brad. That's on the player. Had that player worked out, well, he's even more of a genius than he already has been. But to turn this team around from the 32nd team in the league 5 seasons ago to within 3 seasons, you're competing for an NFC championship 17 minutes away from a Super Bowl, to now, I mean, God, if it wasn't for Jim Jackson earlier, saying, hey, look, we win this game, we're 2 games out. Like, it's a great place to be. Had we just beat the Vikings once and beat the Packers once, we're right in it. We're right in it. All we had to do is split this year and beat the Bears twice, and we are right in it. So the games that you can't lose, like Dan Campbell says, every year is your division. That's the freaking one that matters the most. And it bit us. But what I was saying is size. Going back to Brad Holmes' decisions, the size. And Amik Robertson proved himself in the league. DJ Reed proved himself in the league. Brad clearly has shown us he's not willing to take an undersized guy yet as a corner or a safety. He went big with Brian Branch. Kirby Joseph was probably your average size. And both Terry and Arnold, Ennis Rakestraw are not severely undersized guys. So, I mean, Terrian's right there as, a prototypical size guy. I mean, I prefer my guys to be closer to 6 foot, 6'1", definitely as a safety and as a corner, or at least have extremely long arms. So I love Amik Robertson. I want him back, but I'm more worried about the size and how much is that really a problem. There you go. Nice sniff, man. Got to make that tackle. Come on. Sniff that out. Miss the tackle. The size to me is a big part of this. And I want to, damn it, Barnes. I just want to see Brad not leverage size anymore. Like, if you're if you're giving up size for heart, you know, or size for the grit, the culture, the identity, I get it, but there's just a couple of things in the league you can't teach, right? You can't teach size other than weight. You can have guys put on weight. You can't teach speed. And honestly, I don't think you can teach instinct either. You can teach people football. You can make guys stronger. Nice pass, Caleb. But you can't give someone longer arms. And that's where I don't want to take a guy that's, you know, that was a nice pass, actually. 5'9", with short arms over a guy that's 6 foot. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Another drop. I think that pass would have been out of bounds anyway. You can't throw a bullet at your guy going out of bounds like that. My God. He rifled it to him. I was behind him. They going for it? Where they at? I'm talking too much, not even paying attention. Come on, don't jump. Don't you dare jump. Don't you jump. Oh, you jumped. No. Oh, there's the flag. Come on. Oh, nice play downfield, man. Son of a. Come on. Who was that? Lacey? Williams? Lopez. Sorry, Gunner. The dog just got scared. Hell of a play by Thomas, man.
Double coverage, maybe we can make a big play.
Shit.
Didn't quite have enough on that with the pressure that he faced.
But the penalty gives him a first down, so the Bears have something going here.
I didn't hear the call. Did they call offsides or did they call something else?
And we get a whistle.
Yeah, walk that shit back. What did they call?
False start. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty.
What'd they call in the Lions?
That's on DJ Moore. That's one area that Ben Johnson talked about with us. The Bears have the most pre-snap penalties in the NFL.
Yeah, totally bizarre for the discipline they show in so many other areas. That's one that's just been poor. They're 29th in the league in penalties, KB. It's not good. And the pre-snap penalties, again, the worst ones you can have because it requires nothing from the defense. You just lining up and then penalty, okay, you go backwards.
No, so Major Payne, no. It's not. For one, I've never liked the Amik size. Ever. I've never liked short guys. Ever. Not his corner. Nothing's changed with that. I like Amik. See, if you listen to what I said in the beginning, let me mute this. In the beginning, I said Amik has proven himself in the league. DJ proved himself in the league, right? So bringing those guys in as free agents and they're shorter, right? You have less to worry about because there's another hold on Lopez not called. And he picks it. There you go. There you go. What a catch. Sorry, Gunner. I know you're old. Yay, Gunner, celebrate. Yay, he's beating his tail against my desk. Can you hear it? Whack, whack, whack. Anyway, so what I was saying, Gunner, go lay down, buddy. Go lay down. Here, I'll give you a treat. Oh, okay, dude, you got to get out from under my desk. Come on, this way. Way too many wires. Here, go take that to your bed. Anyway, so what I was saying is when you have a guy like Amik and DJ Reed that have proven themselves, like you have a lot less to worry about. You still don't have a guy with long arms. And if you can't get there in time, kind of I think what Lauren McQuaig was saying, that long reach, right? That could recover you. Your speed is only so much, but if you don't have speed or long arms, one or the other or both, you may not be able to recover. You bring in a guy that's prototypical that has the speed and has the wingspan and all the other intangibles that you look for, they can recover. So you might make a mistake where we've seen DJ Reed get burned off the line and he can't recover. So I'm okay with Amik. I want Amik to come back. I do. What I'm saying is in the draft and in free agency, stay away from the guys that don't have the length and the speed. It is super critical at this point, especially with having guys that are a little bit smaller. You need to have guys that can match up. I'll be right back. Against some of the bigger guys out there, some of the bigger receivers. You need to be able to body them up. Rock Ya-Sin is like the biggest guy we got. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. We'll get you a bone. Hell yeah. Ahead of you, Raymond. Nice pass. And Goff isn't having any trouble throwing right now. It's Caleb is. Goff's not. Oh, shit. I just saw this play. Man, the upstairs TV is like 10 seconds ahead of the streaming. That's crazy. In the same damn house. Oh, I can't wait to build this new house, man. Podcast setup is going to be on fire.
CJ Gardner-Johnson in coverage, and the Bears have chosen again to play a lot of man coverage today. It is not.
Oh, my dog is super old, Arf. He's like 14, man. He doesn't have much time left. I'd pick him up and show you, but he hurts too much, man. I don't want to hurt him. It's a German short hair. He's all brown and white spot chest and white spot feet.
Tonight on Fox, your prescription is ready. Don't miss a special premiere of Best Medicine. Critics raving that
yeah, Bears looks like they didn't come to play in this game. And maybe that's something that we should talk about because the Dan Campbell led team, like they're all fire, right? They're all go and they want to win this game. The Bears know that it's a meaningless game and they know that they're going to the playoffs and they barely ever go to the playoffs. So they're kind of taking a day off. And you know what? That's going to bite them next week. When they get into the wild card, it's going to bite them. You can't take a day off and play half-ass and then come out and play full speed the next week. It's going to bite them hard. If you're not going to play full speed, don't play. So that's a huge difference between what a Ben Johnson-led team is and a Dan Campbell-led team is, and you're seeing it. You can't tell me that these guys look like they're going all out. Because they're not. They're not going all out. There you go. Nice pick up there on the first down. So did I make sense, Major Payne? Did I make sense? When I was trying to explain. I don't know if you ever read my article on Amik Robertson. If you're not signed up, by the way, you get a free 6 months on Detroit Football Journal.
Really heavy toll on this defense playing this number of plays only midway through the third quarter.
More Montgomery.
This week, I'll get everybody's account that's signed up turned over.
I'll tell you what. I understand you can't take Jahmyr Gibbs off the field. He's too good. And because of that, David Montgomery has lost a lot of reps this year. But there also is a little personality that he gives them when he's on the field.
Definitely. Oh, I love that. And I love the 1-2 punch. Yeah. I love having both these guys contribute because the defense, those guys don't substitute that much at linebacker, a little bit at D-line. But when you sub in the backs and they stay fresh over the course of 17, 18 weeks, they're hard to get.
Here's one of my articles on Amik if you want to read it later. There you go, Gibbs. There you go.
Enough for a first down. By the way, Montgomery has thrown a touchdown. He can do it. We'll see if that's in the cards. He's actually thrown 2 touchdowns in his career.
Wow.
So I mean, it's week 18. You never know, TB.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of special plays, gadget plays. You've had just in your arsenal, and Dan Campbell's never been afraid to call any of those. We saw some of the most creative play calls coming from this Lions offense over the years, and because all these guys are like Swiss Army knives, they all look pretty good.
Let's see if this article I wrote last year, big spenders, why large spenders in NFL free agency don't equate to winners in February.
We get a little.
I gotta take a look at something for tomorrow. Let me add that to my list for tomorrow.
Their timeout here. Their first of this second half to talk things over. And so they'll do that. We'll do it too. Why not? Had a first and goal. Detroit. They're dominating.
Come on. Get off. There we go. You get copyright hit. David, I'll get you taken care of, man. You're a member too, so I just got to send out a members only request. I need to get people's emails. Anyone that's a member will get no paywall. All right, so you got me now. That's good. Yeah, dude, it's freezing in here, man. Like, my allergies have been something else this year. And honestly, you know what I learned about a year ago is that I'm actually allergic to dogs. Dogs and dust mites. And so it kind of makes sense. Doesn't matter how much Sudafed or Flonase or Claritin I take. My dog will just, he just makes me flare up, I guess.
It's been the opposite of that.
All right, Dan, what'd you figure out? I don't know why he would take a timeout on first down. I would have let him probably just blow through the play and. Ooh. Let him blow through the play and then figure it out, you know?
Lions have run 51 plays in this game to the 30 plays for the Bears.
Yeah, and it's third down offense, it's third down defense, it's the non-conversion.
Dan's he's got to start covering his mouth up a little bit.
And I think the Lions have done just kind of what they're capable of doing. They can run it. They've got some explosive guys in the pass game. Amon-Ra, obviously, such a stud the way he's played today. They just haven't quite finished in the red zone.
Oh, that's a tough question, Lauren. You got me torn there, buddy. You got me torn there. So the question from Lauren McQuaig is, you read the write-up I did on Proctor. Analysis was elite. Segues into his next question. Should we draft him with our first pick over Slaughter if both were available? You know, my initial take would say I have to assume a few things. Let's assume that Frank Ragnow doesn't come back. Let's assume, oh, come on. You can't waste a timeout and then stall out. Can you seriously, for once, can we just put it in the end zone?
Went up and got a quick snap, which kind of kept the coverage inside. Goff knew that he had Williams, and Williams was just aiming a little far upfield, a little late to turn his head, or else he catches it and probably stretches for the pylon.
So here's Bates, who's made two and missed one just before the half. This one just from 25 yards away.
Yeah, I see what you're saying on my mic, though. It's the green screen stuff, man. It's not dialed in yet. The coloration. So anyway, I'd have to assume a few things, Lauren. One, Frank Ragnow doesn't come back. Two, we didn't do anything in free agency, and we need a center, right? And then three, that Jake Slater turns out to be the guy. Like, he does well in his testing. He's healthy. Then if he's the guy, if he ends up being the number one overall center, he will be gone before the top 20. We will not have a shot at the top center in this draft in the second round. You won't. And I'd also have to assume that Taylor Decker's not coming back. But even if he is coming back, I don't care. I'm bringing in a rookie to compete with him and say battle it out, because I want to say if you're a post June 1 release on Taylor Decker, you're going to save all that money. I don't think it's post pre-June. I think it's post June. Which means you can go through all the camp and you can get him, he can be cut. And you're going to save all that money. Right? So it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one because we need a center of our future. And if you have a big center, man, that can take up a lot of space, that can play bully ball, that can get up into the second level, that's really elite in the run game, then you have to bring him in. That's where Goff takes the worst pressure. It's always through the A and the B gap where he gets his most pressure. He'll get a little pressure off the D end, but anything coming at A and B at Jared Goff is where he makes the most mistakes and where he has the most trouble. And if you look at where we're having the most batted passes, he's never had this many batted passes before. And I think what's to blame there is our offensive line is not able to get enough knockback on these defensive line. And that's giving the defensive line, enough opportunity and separation to be able to get their hands up. You know, if you get enough knockback on these guys, they're not batting those balls down. So it's center all day for me. But then I'd have to look at who's the second best center and where they're going to be taken. What is the drop off between Jake Slater and the next guy? can you get him in the second round? And if you can, then you can't pass on a guy like Proctor. Proctor is just, he's huge. I mean, the guy is just an animal. You know, Giovanni Manu is impressive with his body size and his ability, with his legs and the way, the way that he can get after it. But Proctor's different. Like, he is just different. And he's nasty. I don't like the light green color of the Eagles. I don't like that color. I like the old school color. Yeah, we don't get any push, man. And honestly, look, I don't think that Taylor Decker's the answer, John. I don't. I do not think he's the answer at all. I think that Decker is done. He's cooked. There you go. Get after Caleb. Take a 50-yard sack. Wow, he almost got that ball out, too. Uh-oh. Colston Loveland's hurt. He hurt his wrist. Ben Johnson's going to screw up his entire season right here. Keeping these guys in. You know, so when he was going down, he was already clenching that fist. He's got something wrong with that wrist. Yeah, where's Wingo been all year, man? Like, he finally gets a chance, and he's showing up. Ooh. Ooh. Thomas he got stuck. I gotta watch that again. That's how you lose a shoulder right there. That exact play. That's how you lose a shoulder. Oh my God, he's back in. Oh yeah, he is. Rip it, Amik. He's got a club on. He can't do anything with it. Oh, he almost lost that ball. How did he hang on to that ball with one hand? And sideways. Those gloves, man. Got some stickum on it. No, that should be a fumble. Come on, man. They got to stop blowing these plays dead so damn quick. You got to let these guys fight. Logan Jones. I just noticed that name. Staring right at me in the chat. I haven't done any workup on Logan Jones. Here, while we're talking about this stuff, I might as well pull up some of my stuff. Oh, that was a hold on Jack Campbell. Burden went down kind of funny there. Did he go down on purpose? What do you guys think of this college playoff, man? I haven't watched anything really but the New Year's Day. Watch bits and pieces. This Fernando Mendoza might be legit. Okay. Logan. Oh, Logan Jones. I don't know why I was thinking Thomas. So Jones on my sheet right now, until I get some more data on him, he's like late third, early to mid fourth. And he's a little light. He's got good power. I don't have any dimensions on him yet. Like I don't have anything for wingspan, arm length. Center, I'm less concerned about arm length. I mean, obviously I would still like him to have, good arms, but it's not as critical. Oh, key concern, he has short arms. I just pulled that up. Interesting.
Bears team, we've seen them down like this in plenty of games this year. They found ways to get turnovers. They found ways to get score, and it's kind of been a magical season. But it's not necessarily the most sustainable thing in the long term. It's not the most sustainable thing in the playoffs. Can't afford to go down, 16 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the 274 pounds of lean muscle mass. That's insane. For Proctor, that 800 plus pound squat. No, there's a wide open touchdown. Look, I've never seen a left tackle with those kind of numbers before. I've never seen it.
Nothing fancy. Here's Walker just running a post. It's cover 4.
Come on, Amik, man. You picked that up so late.
And then Amik Robertson has to try to play over the top of that, but he recognized
Just stupid play.
right off the bat. You game plan for that coverage, for that route. He got exactly what he wanted, and that was great execution.
Yeah, now they'll go for 2, trying to make it an 8-point game.
Expect Caleb to be rolling out one way or another, using his legs as a threat.
He's going to go left. If we could just get in the freaking end zone, this game would be over with. I'm getting that feeling in my chest again. Like, Lions are just going to give up. And give it all up. 48 pass yards for Caleb Williams. I don't think he's going to pass for another 230. Yeah, Proctor is special, man. Like, that's why, to your question, it's hard. It's hard to walk away from somebody like that. But I see him going top 10 right now until we, get into that stage of the season where we get more information, because it's that information that we don't have that worries me. So back to this Logan Jones guy. He has really short arms. Like he's really compact. So that's the biggest concern with him is he's light in the pants, under 300 pounds. He tends to get pressed and walk back when he tries to anchor. But he also will squat like 700 plus pounds. So he has strong legs. But when you're light like that, get this, he's the Diet Coke Tyler Linderbaum. That's what they're saying. He's the Diet Coke Tyler Linderbaum. I don't know if I like that. I don't. Maybe he's like Jason Kelsey. Hold on, what's Jason Kelsey's size? Yeah, 6'3", 306. Yeah, he's just like a Jason Kelsey. I just don't remember. I think Jason Kelsey's arms are short too. 32 inch, 32 and a half. He's exactly like Jason Kelsey, so size-wise. That was the mistake right there, man. Meek Robertson needed to get underneath that.
But again, that speaks to the inconsistency again of this secondary. They haven't played together a lot, and they've been playing so well today. That play, that bites them a little bit, but still a lot of football left.
One-score game, got a little action here as Tom Kennedy on the return.
Come on, Route 85.
Today's next-gen stats powered by AWS. Jared Goff has done great facing pressure.
Yeah, and this is not an area where Goff gets a ton of credit. He just stands in there, makes a great throw there to St. Brown. He's got a little pocket presence here and finds St. Brown again. And then this one, he drifts away from the pressure. Now he feels the pressure.
Yeah, that's that play that I was all giddy about, man. What a great move by Goff, man. Great adjustment.
Lateral agility to buy himself a little bit of time. And again, when he's got clean pockets, this guy's one of the very best in the league.
AWSAI, how the NFL levels up the game. Now let's see how the Lions respond. Blitz coming. Goff.
There it is, Leaf. There it is, Leaf. Oh. I hate how he took that little neck shot there.
Yeah, here's Raymond one-on-one, more man coverage, which the Bears have kind of struggled with. He's got Johnson in his back.
All right, Arf, we'll see y'all.
Goff under pressure, put that back on the next
Hopefully you don't got the crud, man. This flu B stuff that's been going around. Megan said the hospital's like a bad, it's just a bad nightmare. Like pandemic all over again. You got all this different sickness going on.
Yeah, nice answer by this Lions.
All right, so let's keep going with some centers here.
Drive the ball down the field. Well, let's see what we can do. We've got a little quarterback that can drop his arm down and find open receivers, and then Gibbs leaning on that defense. You always are kind of waiting for Gibbs to just break one off and take one to the house like we saw so much. It's been bottled up a little bit. We'll see if this time of possession that the Lions have really heavily favored in so far is more now.
Come on, let's get the first down. Oh, get wide. Cut it up. There you go. Oh, dude, you got to hit that hole harder. It's short.
Third down territory, also fourth down territory, so thinking they still have 2 downs to get this 1 yard. But bring in the big back, KB. What do you think? Give it to Monty?
Said it's pretty good odds of that.
Not a bad option. Don't love being in the shotgun on these 3rd and 1s.
Yeah, but we gained the most yards out of shotgun, Brady. You don't pay attention to us. Oh, it's a pass to Goff. Go, Monty, go. Shit. Come on.
Goff was the intended target, but he was well covered down the field, and they got to
Fucking A, Dan. Just win the game, dude. Just win the game.
Veteran safety. That ball goes away, and he's not buying it at all. He says, no, I'm going to stay home. I can't affect anything on the front side anyway. I'm going to do my job back here. They try to get the throw back to Goff.
I told you he was going to throw it today. He did. Those trick plays are on those call sheet. You may as well fire those bullets. There was a few 11 minutes left in the season to do it.
Well, Bears get a stop, and look at this. They got the ball down by a score and a two-pointer and chance to tie things up.
Dan is just an idiot. I'm sorry. Just stupid. Just stupid play calling. Just win the frickin'. You didn't need anything special. You don't need anything crazy. You need a yard. Go get a yard. This isn't hard, man. It really isn't. And I know the game doesn't mean shit, but it means something to some of us. I swear to God, man. All right, back to centers. Good Lord. My phone's just been going nuts all day. So anyway, with the centers in this draft, there's several that are over 6'5". Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are being reported over 6'5" right now. There's probably only 2 out of this whole list that might be something. And Jake Slater or Slaughter, however you pronounce his last name, he's one of them. When you get down into the 6'4" range, Connor Tollison, way too light in the pants, man. Way too light. 285 pounds. That ain't cutting it. Get down to 6'3", Connor Liu. He's actually pretty damn good. Trying to find the measurements for him that I had. It's just a jumbled mess.
In Bears history, and they're trying to get Caleb Williams to that. Ben Johnson's like, it's just a number. But the Bears fans is like, no, it's like the unicorn. We got to get there.
You got to get some quarterback to have average 16 games. I know we're in 17, but 250 a game doesn't seem like that much. But then again, you are in the Windy City, and these type of outdoor stadiums
Auburn player
are
profile.
very hard to pass the ball consistently well. You've got to build these teams understanding your climate. That's why you have a big, heavy offensive line and a hard running game.
There's Williams, zips it over the middle. It's Loveland again, who's having another big game, and that's good for a first down. The 7th catch of the day for Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I just guess the point of that, KB, is you're not going to come in, be a Bears offensive coordinator and be like, hey, let's be the greatest show on turf.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for throwing the ball all over the yard, because in these conditions, you get rain, you get wind, you get cold, I saw the Cleveland game here 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's -10 wind temps. That's not ideal throwing conditions. Someone with Caleb's arm, he can do it.
Oh, bad snap. Williams all the way back to get it at the 1.
Damn, that was my chance for a safety. Damn it.
To get it out of there, and there was a receiver
It's intentional grounding or what?
Wait a second, is that grounding? So Dean Blandino, you've been quiet. We'll bring you in. Lions, they have a case there?
Well, he was in the pocket, so there has to be a receiver in the area. The line of scrimmage doesn't matter. It looked like Luther Burden was in the area, and I think that's a good no call for grounding.
What do you mean he's in the area? He threw that thing down to the 50-yard line. There's nobody within 20 yards of him. Unbelievable.
Very athletic play by Caleb.
Yeah, could have been disaster. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Here comes Aiden Hutchinson. Caleb Williams in some trouble. Fires on the run, and it's incomplete.
Wow, hit the pylon. Good for you.
Muhammad was in hot pursuit as well.
Yeah, they just had a ton of crossing routes today. Guys going from the right side of the field to the left side of the field and vice versa. And in
Oh, where is this dude on the sheet?
They're just running from one zone into the next zone where there's a Lions.
I don't see him.
So Caleb just isn't quite comfortable with what he's seeing out there and get him out of the pocket. And again, the Lions are just playing.
Come on, Lions. Let's get a stop. Come on. Let's get a stop. No cheap shit. Bring in the pain. Bring in the pain. And nobody is getting through. Get. Son of a. How can 8 guys rush and not one of them get through? Do they look where they're running? Or they just run blind? Just turn the eyes off and run? My God. Probably not the smartest call, Shep. Why bring the pressure when all you had to do was stop them? They had 10 yards to go, and all you had to do was stop them. And you want to bring pressure that did not work. Shit burns me up, man. Oh, and then the hitch route that nobody can freaking defend. But on our team, we can't complete one for more than 3 yards.
There you go. Now it's all kind of flowing.
Fucking A.
Run game's going, plays out of the pocket. Now you get the screen game going to Burden.
It's 2 plays, Brady.
They went in at halftime and said, "Hey,
2 freaking plays.
let's let him touch it, get into the defense." So hard to get on the ground. He's one of the best.
It was just 3rd and 10, Brady.
He's got, with the Dunze's absence, he's at 80 receiving yards in back-to-back games. He's making his way up there now.
Williams, far side, he's on point.
Why is Rodriguez making every play?
By Malcolm Rodriguez that time. Well, DJ Moore showed him being looked at or talked to on the sidelines. Let's see if anything occurred here.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
Clearly, maybe tweaked something. He's up and walking around right now. Again, we showed you Roma Dunze out again. He's been out for a while with that chronic foot injury. Missed the last month. Hoping to have him back for the playoffs.
Anyway, as far as the next best center, it could be Connor Lew. It's a bit early right now. Oh my fucking God. I just don't have enough data. And the key has been 34-inch arms reported on Lew. If he has arms like that, then him being 6'3" is not a big deal. Matter of fact, I kind of like him at 6'3" because he's a little bit shorter, which gives your quarterback a better throwing angle over the middle of the field. And the 34-inch arms, man, that'd be great. And he's got great power, good lower body. I just can't find a guy that is Jake Slaughter size and ability. I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, something was amiss on that play, and Caleb's letting everybody know it, as a QB should. Shaking his head.
Yeah, this shit is eating me alive right now, man. I don't get it. Like, Shep, all we had to do is shut them down, and now they're all the way down the freaking field. And how many yards does Caleb Williams have now? I need to refresh that.
Man coverage, great opportunity here.
Williams fires. Loveland again. It's
Fucking Loveland. Why is it not refreshing?
End up being glorified slot receivers, but when you stick your face in there and block defensive ends, that's what the tight end position's all about. And the Bears have two of them.
3rd and 1. Here is Swift, who slips, cuts back, flag flies, and Swift has a first, at least for now. Let's see what the penalty is. And it looks like it's going to be on Detroit.
Come on. Caleb Williams has 188 yards. He can definitely get there now. That could be one drive.
Now you got Swift, who's so swift in his elusiveness.
I don't know why this is not updating.
On the grass, then back to the right, then back to the left.
There it goes.
The power and authority that he's got. And, yeah, you stop him, but it comes with the penalty, and that's the frustrating part.
I like that. Swift, so swift. And accurate.
Swifty Swift.
Really nice.
Twitchy Swift.
1st and goal for the Bears. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown.
Let's see if he's got it. And he does. Dean, you like it?
I like it. Hands underneath. He's in bounds. Looks like a touchdown to me.
Yeah, great job just kind of creating a void in that space with the corner route. Loveland kind of leaks behind it. It fishtails the other tight end. Great play design by Ben Johnson. Here we go. Let's see if they can tie it up.
Monungai the back on the tying 2-point try.
Last time they handed off to Monungai.
This time they'll fake it. Williams looking, throwing, it is held on to it, caught. Cole Kmet, we're tied in Chicago. They had him right where they wanted him this whole time. They've overcome a 16-point fourth quarter deficit. 16-all, and Bears fans are flying out of their seats.
Well, someone explain to me why Aiden Hutchinson was on the ground. Yeah. Ate it on the ground on that play. Just went back and rewatched it. I don't know if he could have called a hold, but he's got to stay on his feet. Caleb is definitely not elite. How many penalties did they just get that helped them march down the field? That's number one. How many shit calls by Calvin Shepard just helped them get down the field? That's number two. Let's pause the Caleb is elite talk. Just stupid. That whole series of events, just stupid. Dan Campbell blew it. That's on Dan. You don't call some BS 3rd and 1 pass to Jared Goff, and then Calvin Shepard turns around on a 3rd and 10 and decides to go seven-man blitz. And not one guy could even get behind the line of scrimmage.
On this regular season finale, though. Here is Goff. Gonna float one out to Gibbs. Just missed him. Tried to get him on the fly, and it's incomplete. We've got a game break with Carissa.
Let's do it, Kev. Cardinals playing for pride. Rams for seeding. Rams up 3. Matthew Stafford will throw his league-leading 45th touchdown pass of the season. This one to Tyler Higbee. Rams lead 30-20 over the Cardinals. Kev?
Wow, there you go. So that one is basically for the right to play the Panthers in that 4-5 game. If that happens, the 49ers would be the 6th seed. Packers are locked in.
I don't get it, man.
Are now tied with Washington. And again, the Bears control the 2 seed. If they win, they get the 2. You got all that? Good.
I'm glad you got all this figured out, KB. I have no clue.
We'll rehash it again. Goff, trouble over the middle. St. Brown makes the catch, but Edwards.
The play calling has totally changed. We're going to all this short, stupid stuff
Yeah, you feel the momentum just has shifted. This
when they need to get downfield.
with really good offensive play, and that injects a lot of life into this defense as well. When we talked to Kevin Byard a few weeks ago, he said, man, I feel like every 4th quarter when we're close, we're going to win.
Like we've gone away from the run. Jared Goff has attempted 37 passes in this game. 37.
They're very familiar with it.
Why? Like, run the ball. There you go. There you go. Now, I don't think that Calvin Shepard is going to make the same mistakes as Aaron Glenn. As he called some plays that look Aaron Glenn-like, yeah. But I don't think Calvin Shepard is anything close. And honestly, Aaron Glenn was a hell of a defensive coordinator. He never had a full complement of personnel healthy. And even with that, last year somehow, with all those players injured, was still able to orchestrate. You know, 3rd and pressures. Made key stops when we needed key stops. Right now, we need to milk this clock. We need to run the football. Go kick a field goal and get the hell out. How are we so far behind? I don't know. My upstairs TV is 10 seconds ahead. I'm a whole play behind.
Yeah, and also the Bears have not got those turnovers that they've gotten all season long. Goff's played so well throwing the ball. They're taking care of it in the run game. Bears defense relies on turnovers. They're still right in it.
There you go. Get that first down. It's 3rd and 1, Dan. Why are you not calling the Wildcat trickery? Jared Goff going out for a pass. Come on. It was 3rd and 1. Like it's your best Ben Johnson impression ever.
They're pretty fatigued. They just got them kind of going backwards right now to see if the Bears can create some type of negative play, which they're going to need. They still got 3 timeouts, so plenty
Look, Chicagoans are always uppity, man. Trust me, I spent too much time. I don't know why I ever got in business with Chicagoans in Saugatuck, but I did, and I spent enough time. There you go, Monty. Stay in bounds. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
I would love to see Monty stay in bounds there.
Yeah, Tom.
Gets to the edge. Great job bouncing outside.
God damn it.
Deshaun Wright coming up there and trying to get him on the ground. Edwards kind of shoots that gap, and then Monty.
But trust me, like, I don't have any ill will towards anyone ever. But Chicagoans just different, man. They different. Of course, I was around a bunch of super wealthy people that drove me nuts. Love the boats and the parties and all that good stuff, but drove me nuts.
You did it. I did it. You did it. You did it. Who did it?
Billings, who's gotten his money's worth a couple times today.
Dragon's Milk Stout. There you go. Man, back when I used to drink.
What do you got?
Encroachment, defense number 97. 5-yard penalty.
Back when I used to drink. Not that I, like, yeah, I always state this. I never ever had a problem or anything, but I just stopped drinking because I didn't want poison in my body anymore, especially with, you know, everything I was going through. And that was a couple years before I had cancer. But Vanilla Van Gogh. I used to take a shot of Vanilla Van Gogh and put it in Dragon's Milk. And then I'd put it in a snifter glass. Oh, so good. But don't drink too many of those. It'll sneak up on you. Dragon's Milk will sneak up on you. And Dragon's Milk is great when you use it in cooking, too. Desserts or in good batters, man. Even a good fish batter. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, last minute field goal, man. Come on.
Second and 10. They line up Gibbs as a wide receiver here.
Here they come. Get rid of that. Jesus. Come on. John, you must be ahead. Who's the flag on?
I think that's what the discussion is, and that's going to be the flag.
What? You can't give him grounding there. How can you give him grounding on a miscommunication?
Maybe Goff thinks he's got St. Brown on the outcut, which is where he's throwing it, but he's pressured, he's in the pocket, it doesn't matter, the refs don't see that.
And Dean, I know if fans are watching home and they don't know the rule, it doesn't matter that there's miscommunication on the route.
Fuck off.
They don't take that into consideration, that's part of it. Receiver runs the in route, ball goes outside, he has to be in the area.
But Dean, I would tell him he's supposed to run an out, but they didn't really care about my pleading.
No, your pleading went on deaf ears, Tom.
Well, we're going for it on 4th down. I can see it right now. Do not put this on our defense. Do not put this on our defense. Man, we need a first down in such a bad way right here. 4 wides. Come on, throw that flag! Throw the flag! That is some bullshit! Explain to me how that wasn't pass interference.
They do it better than anyone. The league leaders in takeaways, and Byer, the most interceptions in the league, his 7th.
Here's St. Brown running down the middle of the field, and there's just nowhere to throw that ball. Edwards gets possibly his...
You gotta be kidding me. How is that not pass interference? He gets hit and kicked in the head. Brady can't even stop laughing because of it.
Who preaches the ball, interceptions everywhere he's gone. Oh, yeah.
What a great shot.
He's fired up, too.
Now the Bears have a ton of time. They got all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left. Let's start with Monungai in the backfield. Williams on a slant. Burden dropped, and that was nearly picked off by Davenport. Wow. Simply incomplete.
Yeah. Simply or unsimply. That was a run play called to the right, but Caleb and his rookie receiver Burden.
Unbelievable.
Just not quite the execution they needed. And again, that ball's
unbelievable.
That ball's just jumping up.
Unbelievable. It's not Goff's fault. Holy shit, Nick Pete. My God, dude. Did you not see Amon-Ra St. Brown get kicked in the head and interfered with in the beginning of that play? And that should be grounding. So piss off. That should be grounding.
And Caleb Williams is pleading his case.
Yeah, great pressure.
There you go.
That's the same exact play.
Yeah, you're inside that red tackle box. Play action fake and a great rush over the top of Dahlman. And just nobody in the area.
St. Brown was open had he not been kicked and interfered with. It doesn't matter if there's 10 guys there. If you get interfered with, it's a penalty. We never get offensive pass interference called for us, ever.
So that makes it 3rd and 20.
Now the Bears are in the same situation we are in. We're going with a 3-man front for the first freaking time that I've seen all year, it seems like. Aiden in the up position. He goes nowhere. And we can't get anybody to tackle without giving up 15 yards.
But that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 4th down for the Bears when we return.
Like, Aiden didn't even attempt to do shit. No strength. No power.
Emmitt Smith is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has Geico like a regular person. So we had one translate.
The whole routine was getting stale.
It don't matter. The Lions get pressure on the QB. What pressure did we get on the QB? On that 3rd and 20? There was no pressure. Zero pressure. Like, I'll go back and rewatch it. Muhammad on the right, Tyleek in the middle, Barnes on the left, Aiden in the up position. When the ball is released, every single defender was more than 4 yards away from Caleb. There's zero pressure. Let's go back to the previous play. 3rd and 20. Oh, that's us. Yeah, exactly. Run. Exactly. You throw when you need a first down. You run on 1 and 2, you got to throw on 3. Or you run on 1, pass on 2. So on the 2nd down, we got pressure. Who got the pressure? Oh, and whoever said Davenport dropped the interception, the ball hit the ground before it bounced into his arms. I get sick of the narrative stuff. Like, come on. The ball hit the ground. That's a good run back by Raymond. I'm gonna go back and watch that pick again. I might have missed something. Was that ball tipped before St. Brown was interfered with? I don't think so. No, St. Brown was interfered with. Then the ball was tipped. Then the DB got the ball. Or then the St. Brown was interfered with. The linebacker then tipped it. The DB that was on St. Brown then tipped it. Then it was intercepted. So it should, in my opinion, it should be pass interference. Uh-oh, Bears got a player down. Dexter. Yeah, it was tipped, but it was tipped after St. Brown was interfered with. Come on, Bates. Come on, what do we need? About 30 more? 20 more? At least? Come on, Gibbs. There you go. Get that first down. All right. What's Dan going to do? Are you going to use some timeouts here to try to preserve clock? Well, the Bears certainly aren't. What are they doing? Well, that's a 10-second runoff.
CJ Gardner-Johnson, I think, KB.
Yeah, that's cause of that. It's going to be a timeout to the Bears, but obviously concern for Gardner-Johnson, who they signed, middle of the year. He was traded to Houston from Philadelphia, was cut after a few games. He spent a week with Baltimore and really came in and did a really nice job. All the injuries, they needed him to fill in for Kyler Gordon in the nickel spot. I know he's had a rougher game today, but he's been a valuable piece, and I hope he's okay. Injury timeout in Chicago, 40 seconds left in a tie game.
Ben Johnson's pissed that CJ Gardner-Johnson's even in there. Yeah, it's windy. Let me check the wind now. What did I miss? What was the 50? Jim Jackson, you said, yes, it was, Will. It was what? What am I missing? And is someone way ahead? Like, was there another play after the player, after CJ Gardner-Johnson?
The United Football League is back. A game experience like no other. This is the United Football League. It all kicks off March 27th.
205 yards passing for Caleb Johnson. He needs 65 more. We need to get this field goal and not let him get another shot at it.
There's a lot of emotions, a lot of things I think about. I think the fans feel that way too leading up to the game. Stadium's rocking, everybody's going crazy. That's when true competitors and playmakers come out. Energy builds off of energy, and that's how it is with the fans.
CJ Gardner-Johnson up and walking.
Oh, wow. Wind has died down in Chicago. 8 miles per hour. Max wind gust. Wind right now south, 2 miles per hour. Gusting at 8. It looks like CJ Gardner might have another torn pec. That's the same arm that he hurt in Detroit. That right arm. And that's what they're holding up right now. He might have another torn pec. He could be concussed. I don't know. The way he's holding up that arm, it's either you're stabilizing CJ or he tore his pec again. Come on, guys. Oh, why are we passing the ball? What are we doing? Get it. All right. Oh, Saint, go, baby, go! No, that's not it, Tom.
Gardner-Johnson took the timeout. They can now basically run it down to the end. It's just a little drift concept.
That's not it yet. We need to go and we need to keep going, but you better run the ball only, Dan. Run the ball. Run the ball.
What a catch. You see the play action fake. And Goff with
Play action. That was one of my biggest calls of the game. I didn't write shit this week, man. I had to stop writing a couple weeks ago. Like, forget it.
330 yards.
I got to catch up all of my weekly calls.
They came to play. You think this game didn't mean a lot to them? It sure did.
The Lions in field goal range right now.
Yeah, it's still a long field goal. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, come on, Jameer. Bust one. 2 hands, baby. Bust it. Okay.
Yeah, so just
All right. I don't know, man. I would call a timeout, and I would keep running the ball. I would use every play I have to try to get more yardage. Would you not? Would you not try to get more yardage? Is it just me thinking that way? Like, I would have called my timeout. I would have ran another play, run the ball, hoping that Jameer breaks one. And if he breaks one, then you get another 10, 15 yards closer, or whatever it is. That's just me. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Because either he breaks one or he breaks one for 10 or 15, whatever the case may be.
Snap it one more time and try to win it.
Yeah, maybe just try to hand this off center of the ball.
All right, so the wind must be coming the other direction. I don't know which way the field is, but there's a reason why they went left.
Just if you're a Bears fan watching and you're hoping for that 2 seed.
Bates missed one to the left earlier. Do we remember which direction, which quarter that was?
Again, if you don't win this game, an Eagles loss gets you the 2 seed. The significance is if you win a wild card round, you are guaranteed a home playoff game in the divisional. It's a big deal.
Yeah, big deal. Super important to play in front of your own home crowd. You saw the momentum shifted today with the Bears when they got a little momentum there in the fourth quarter, kind of stormed back. This game means a lot, and Lions really answered the bell, showed the resilience that this organization is made of. We'll see if Bates can
I'm not watching.
knock it through.
From 42 yards out.
Come on, Bates.
The Lions, the W. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is up and good. And
Yes! All right! Fuck the Bears!
Wow.
Fuck Ben Johnson, too! Sorry. Had to. No F-bombs allowed. Except for me today. Said about 10 of them. All right. Lions get it done. God, try to give it up, though. Way to go, Caleb. Way to get your 4,000 yards. All right, we'll see you in the post-game show. It's not going to be much of one, but we'll see you there.
Pressured by Hutchinson, he goes down.